OG are taking B. And actually, they're going to be given quite a free passageway on site here. Dexter tries to stick around to catch off the flank. Norbert with the Julies wins that engagement 9 times out of 10. Neofrag and Flamesy looking to get aggressive here in the face of Norbert. Nothing to come from it. It's OG that stemmed the man down.
It's great utility, just giving them the side, but of course, they're so cautious of Norbert, and he's going to find himself yet one more. Flames for the trade, but still numbers favour outsiders. They've got space to work with. As the smokes dissipate, they can pick them apart. Jame and Fame, the dynamic duo, and kicking or see things off. It's outsiders to kickstart things here in this best of 3. And OG's map pick, they get a first round on CT.
No substantial damage done. Instead, the first engagement taken by Norbert. He's second best. Kickert and Jame, both with kills. It's Nexa that walks away to give OG a 3 versus 3, but the player's a lot healthier on that CT side. Jame repositioning with the AWP out on long. And a very electric start to round number 4 here from OG. Sure, without context, the 3v3 is good. One of the low HP players eliminated, so actually now down to the 2v2.
Just stay alive and you win the round. But 25 seconds to work with, and the decision has to be made. There it is. Fame stood his ground, and he finds a double. Nexa and Flames to fall. Guarantees success.
They know. OG, yeah, I think they're all too wary of that one. Flames, late towards middle, very late. There's only 30 seconds left, and now they assume mid-control. Kickert going to back away. As the smoke starts to fade, it's OG that takes space and tries to take the place. Kickert sticks around. Dexter one with the AWP. 20 seconds though. That bomb, it needs to move forward. Norbert, the sole defender of B, needs to stand like a stallion, but he's dropped like a fly. And Flames, he more or less seals the fate for OG to find that first. Disrespect maybe we threw at OG, you know. How are we not winning a round? No pistol. OG, a third of the clock burnt out. Flames making up for mistakes. He's able to take down Flick. Kickert responds. Dexter swings out at good timing, and the tune is just blaring in OG's favour right now. A very, very sweet symphony to end out round 8. It's OG's 3rd in a row, and they reset that outsider's economy. Nice shot from Jame, looking to save the AWP, of course, once more, but I don't think he's going to allow it here, Neofrag. In fact, no. Just to be able to slip away with the 1. Big damage, Dexter on his head. But it's Jame to count down the first kill. 34 seconds left. It's outsiders with a man advantage. Flames has been flanked out. Fame's found a second. And this is where the panic starts to settle because James found a 3rd. It's the bomb of Fiku dying towards A. And the game of chase being played by the main player of Fame. Sure, the digits will be punched in. Fiku spammed down. In fact, the bomb plant will happen. But Dexter in the 1v5. And your worst nightmares, if you're OG, quite quickly become reality. It's going to be a save call for Dexter, but Kickert in from behind, and it's outsiders that retain their advantage.
Yeah,
Quite the unorthodox angle. It's Jame that tries to bait him in, but actually, no kills to come between the rifle and the AWP. Norbert now going to try and hold things down. Brilliant first shot, and a second, it's laboured. Nexa will eventually trade. Jame, back of the site, 9 seconds, wants to deny the plan. It's his teammate that does good damage. Neofrag's Deagle going to hold him down. And it's just Fame here in the 1v2. Talk about Jame buying an AWP, and it was an eco win for outsiders. This could be the biggest upset of the lot. Neofrag falls, Nexa turns, plenty of ammo in the chamber, excuse me, for Nexa. And it's an AWP picked up. It's OG to 5.
Towards that donor position.
Kickert, he'll fall to Neofrag. The 7th kill so far here on Ancient. A greatly placed flashbang. Fame could not turn away from that one whatsoever. But it's Norbert to wield a second AWP. And this could be, I don't know, a change that profits outsiders a little bit more. It's a deeper investment, more expensive. But it's one that we haven't really seen yet from this outsider side in this matchup so far. OG have responded quite well. As you would expect, the usual names cropping up in the kill feed. Flamesy and Neofrag, both of the kills. Fiku looking to join that list, and he will. He takes down the AWP of Jame. Fame, he's good for another. Norbert actually making things look a little more even, but OG, well, they made it look like B. The bomb always had the plans of running out A, and Fame, unfortunate timing, just as the bomb was going to cross. Nexa to punch in the digits.
2 versus 2. Or slow in rotation as well. I mean, it's very reliant on Fame finding some early success here. Flames doesn't fall. This round sort of crumbles at the helm. Orbit though might have a little peek, tapping above the box, ding down to 1 point of HP. Fame wants nothing to do with it, but the nade has other ideas. He's dropped and leaves Norbert all alone, and of course you could probably expect it. Outsiders are long gone. Norbert, going to be kept in for the final to at least set up some stability. You get concerned, but it's Neofrag opening things up towards excavation. Kick it to fall, and Norbert just round the corner. He could follow soon to be 6 feet under momentarily, but Norbert, other ideas.
Next up. Look at this, it's a train holding shift. Fame, surprised as anything. Nexa walks right into the A site, catching them all off guard. Outsiders a man down. Retake required. The bomb yet to even go down. Flames, unfortunate timing. Nexa will have his back covered though. And it is just looking good for OG to make it 9. Nexa forcing Norbert out with a molly. Fiku's assist. Nexa's third. And it's Jame in a 1v3. No saving in this round, fella. He's going to go for it. There's your first, spotting out Fiku as well. Nice wall bang down low. Goes for a second attempt, this time less successful than the last. But all the time, he's firing off into the boxes. It's just wasting time. No kit as well in the hands of Jame. And so a 9th is a certainty. OG, despite 5-0 down in the first half, it was like a little bit of a mirror image from the first pistol that we saw. OG were on the T side. It's this time on the CT side that Fiku gets aggressive and cracks open the coconut of the outsiders. Behold, Fame, he'll be able to find one. Norbert a second, and despite OG falling with the man in favour, actually second best now at the minute 20 mark. Peeking in goes Fiku. He wants more blood, and he will succeed. Norbert's head taken off his shoulders, dodging a molly as well. Jame, that angle is going to be filthy. That bomb can make its way around. Flit's going to find Dexter. Now, they're all pinned down towards B. The bomb can make a free roam out towards the middle of the map. Fiku, as much as he wants to be on the hot of the heels of Fame, there's going to be no stopping this bomb plant, and he might just wander into Flit's crosshair as well.
A shot! Flit just picks Fiku out the sky like bird shooting. And Jane will see things. Oh, that's a really nice pistol.
Nexa's rotated across as well. Middle is not held at all by the OG side. A bit of a gamble. Next up, he's going to find one. Flames a second. Flit's SMG still kicking, despite OG having a full buy. It's James to plant the bomb. It's going to actually be outsiders taking a 10th hit. OG with the numbers advantage. Nexa smoking a kit as well. Just got to make sure they get on that bomb pronto. A very developed hold here for outsiders. Neofrag, he thinks he's got the flank. He has been flanked. Kick it. Nicely taken care of now. 3 versus 3. Fiku trying to move forward. Flit takes him down, and as you would expect, despite the man advantage falling in favour of OG, outsiders just so good, so quick. And the read that they had there on the OG mid push from...
Only 6 rounds for them. Their T side has been brilliant. The way in which they broke down this OG side has been perfect. And Neofrag walks straight into the trap of Jabe. Full blind, makes no difference. He finds the first.
Mate, through smokes, through flashes, through anything. James finding success. Dexter, quick switching out, going aggressive with the AWP. Legs up, kick it. Goes back in, Dexter. I don't know. I mean, you have to force the issue, really, especially when you know you've tagged him up. But I would have thought at least it would have been the sidearm to be drawn out, not the AWP again. Jane, yeah, he's thinking about it, isn't he, through the smoke? Oh, my God. Fiku, a whisker away from death. But given the chance, Flames now. Would he have heard that bomb being dropped in double haul? Either way, he's got to find 3 on his own. And it's only 1 bullet connecting to the chest of Fame. Fiku and Nexa left to save.
Oh, he's an IGL, so he doesn't have to frag. It's one which I don't really like. And speaking of fragging, Nexa, that was a painful watch as Fame gets a freebie. I'm sure he's even surprised about it. But the bomb gets denied.
I mean, it's good. There is chances, but how have they gotten rid of this round chance? It's Jame holding off on Neofrag, baited in, AWP scooped up, but against 3, and on the other side of the map, he's won a round, was in round 10. It was 5 consecutive from OG. 9 in a row from outsiders. This time looks a little different. Fiku, Dexter, all with kills. Flit and Kickert. 2 versus 4, but a flank that could prove diligence, excuse me, to this round. Flit, there's your first. They're going to start to wander into this A site. There is a second man holding it, none other than Dexter. A very quiet game from this man here. Needs to come up huge. A flashbang will prevent exactly that. Flit, good damage. Fiku finding the first. That's the bomb carrier as well. Flit low HP. Is this going to be OG breaking the curse? I mean, even if it is, it just comes way too late in the cycle of the game to even get excited for OG here. Flit seems to have a rough idea. Dexter trying to force the issue. Moving around back and forth between the donut. It's just about burning time. Dexter's played this one well. Flit nowhere to be seen. No chance of winning this one. It'll be OG that walk away with a 10th, and Fiku delivering a full house between the two remaining players. In favour of either party. Kickert looking to create said party. Molotov leaving both players in cave in complete isolation. Neofrag for one. Probably looking at his teammate's monitor, and it's Flamesy. Again, that MP9 causing issues. James swings out. Flames makes him second best. And there you have it, 2 versus 4. Dexter seems to have the read on Flit's position. Didn't quite expect him to be that deep, though. Next, he's able to hold the cross, and this will transition quite nicely for OG's 11th. Aggressive. Flit doesn't make the drop sound. Nexus holding CT. This is a game of timing. Flames finding the first. Flit up close. Nexus got him covered. And another dink. And a triple kill for Nexa. How does this round go in favour of OG? You thought Outsiders had all the right pieces to the puzzle. But instead, it's OG that whittle away. Outsiders second best. Read into like a book or fortune. It doesn't matter how it comes. It's OG that dismantle the CIS side. It's 12 on the board. It's a chance.
That's what's so costly, because it gives Flames the opportunity to kickstart things. They're rushing over towards the B side. They're trying to get a bomb plant. Fiku for the first. Dexter trying to support, but it's a Fiku double to open things up.
Go for the plant. Good damage. Dexter. Oh, it's brilliant. It's exceptional from Dexter. Now we're getting fired up, OG. We're starting to see what they do on the CT side of Ancient. Start to whittle away at that T side. The nades doing little bits of damage, but it all adds up. Neofrag 1 for 1 with Fame. And a second shot from Neofrag, nearly a third. Flit, he responds. 3 versus 3. They're going to plod and waddle out towards this B site here, Outsiders. Bomb will go down. The spam's attempted. Flames gone. Dexter eliminated. And it all falls on the mastermind of Nexa. A clutch required, a 1v3. A massive chance and decent timing. Spotting out Jane, but his position updated. Kickert will have his head off.
What they do every single time they play Dust 2. And surely OG should know about this, but Flit does not care. Deletes Neofrag into his back ramp. And this becomes now a real open site. The bomb can go down comfortably.
Flames gets a kill. He was dinked up through the corner. Norbert taking the next fight. Kickert. Flames again. These USPs, they're on rails for OG right now. Flames is going for jump shots. He needs to just wait for his teammate Afiku to rotate in on short, but he gets dinked. It's so doable for Kickert, but he just can't connect the last. OG will walk away with a pistol. It was nearly made very costly for the European side. But flash over the top. Flames, Dexter, of course, they're going to go for the boost. Norbert turns away. Horrific timing. It's unfortunate. Flames getting the spam down as well through the car. And they are going to go for the boost up, but 2 kills in quick succession. Neofrag has to keep his cool with the FAMAS. They're still trying to take fights here, OG. And they aren't waiting for the CT rotate. Kickert's able to pluck apart Nexa. And it's the A4 and the FAMAS left in the 2 versus 2. Fiku reads into it and finds them both. Again, another narrow round, another narrow margin, but it's OG unorthodox because Flames will take contact. He doesn't care. There you go. Good damage. Nexa, yeah, the swing needed to happen a little sooner. The nade putting Flit to 3 points of health, and there you go. Mollies, nades, everything. Fiku, a second dink to Kickert. 3 versus 3, though. Outsiders still have numbers.
And the space as well. I mean, out was long. Norbert maybe should have held the fort down just for a second to be at least buying some time there. And buy his team time to rotate back over, but now this becomes a very, very dicey. Kick is out towards long. Trying to regain a bit of form, and Flames is just quicker. J-Mord alone, AWP in hand. I think we're pretty sure that the save call will come through, but it's a question of can he save from above. Fiku, no scoped into the abyss. And I think actually from now he'll probably be alright to keep this AWP in play, but
this is scary.
Oh, Neofrag surely guarantees at least a couple. Maybe even gonna play trigger discipline, but doesn't matter. Jane will trade him out. That's the bomb in hand, though. That's information. 10 seconds, as you mentioned. And a missed shot gets punished. Bomb down, round done, surely.
Yeah, it's over. Fame, he's going to try and do as much as he can. It's damage limitation for Outsiders. Fame's going to slip away with his life. Might actually go down after time here. Flames is hunting. Fiku wants him, and yes, it's after time that the kill comes in. OG not trying to take a fight. Swings out. Fiku finding the first. Patience. He's not a man that likes to gamble. He wants to make sure the round is theirs, and so drops a smoke, gives him space. Flit with a double out towards middle. Is the bomb going to be called elsewhere? Well, they have to go and pick it up before they can make that decision. Unfortunately, the main man in this round is dropped. Fame Scoots in, finds the bomb. Is he going to be able to back away in time? Flames has already got the rear side of lower tunnels locked in. A 1v3 for Fame, finding the first. Viku was out on back plat to begin with. The molly not quite touching him. Now it will. Fame with a second. Flames up against him. Tap of the bomb. Swings out. Can't quite find it. Flames keeps his cool. That's 10-1 now for the young gun from Israel. Oh, what a success story it would be for the map trade to happen. Orb of Dexter hits the shot. Could even repeat here, Dexter. The confidence that he has. Just has a look. Norbert up close. Doesn't expect Flames. Kickut goes 1 for 1. There's still a minute left to go. Outsiders thinking short control would have been free in the mid-round. Instead, OG want to harshly punish. Dexter holding down long doors. Fame crept out under the nose of the big green. Of course, he was on short earlier on. Reactions to hit the shot. It's just going to be too easy. Fame gone. Kickut, Jame. 2 versus 4. I don't see any signs of improvement. As you said, how complex and how developed the calls were for Jame on Ancient in the mid-rounds. Very disciplined.
And they've been pulled apart. Credit to what we see. And Neofrag has read that like a book. Nade to follow suit as well. Kicker could be in trouble, but he'll fall away just in time. Fame takes damage too. But the opener, once again, goes the way of OG.
Mate, they don't even need to go aggressive. OG have just been waiting for the mid-rounds. This time, they want to change their tune a little bit. Neofrag wanders in, finds the first. Flames gone. Trade's good. Flip forced into upper tunnels. Fiku laboured spray 99 in like 10. Norbert going to get the run boost of the century across. Straight under the nose of Dexter. Fame's going to hit the shot. Maybe it's a run boost that was enough to give them a round win. Dexter's shadow giving it all away. Fame's hat trick, I think, seals the fate for the first. Fiku nails the shot onto the AWP of Kickut. Neofrag finding the second, and they know that Norbert's stranded on site. Both players on 1 point of health. It's headshots that Norbert thinks he's going to need. Dinked up, low HP. Neofrag swings, but Norbert keeps his cool. How close does that round get yet again? Just heard the plant. The nade secures a little bit more damage. Molly towards Goose. Start of the retake. Flames nails the shot. Deagle punctual with these frags, and he's still looking to close that gap. That Desert Eagle is on rails, Flames!
Oh my.
Another! It's all down to Jame in the 1 versus 5. There's no chance you're winning this round. Sure, the Deagle gets put out of its misery, but Neofrag sticks. It's Jame time once more.
That is OG thus far, and that's exactly what Flames does. That's why he's in this roster. That's why the pickup from Endpoint was so important. It's a 1 for 1, but who steps up? It's Flames again.
There's a smoke in front of him as well. Jame nailing a shot to Dexter. OG giving away these 1v1s. Rookie mistakes could cost them another.
There's a wall, right? I mean, now, numbers favouring outsiders, may I say. Flames has still got space out towards long. That's the thing that they're going to rely on, the fact that he can deny from ramp. Won't be able to deny the bomb going down, but there's still space to be created. Norbert for 1. Messy spray from Flames. Damage on towards Jame. A kill on towards Flit. Can he find the final bullet to deny the AWP being alive? And it is. Now into the 1 vs 1. AWP collected. Flames is so aggro with it from above. Trying to find something, and Flames converts it. Of all the ways to make a 1 vs 3 work, Flames again stepping up to keep this brilliant showing from
Trying to get in, out on short. Of course, it's Flames. Of course! He's just too good at this video game. Fame, 22 points of health. But that's the catalyst of OG gone. 3v3 next to Neofrag and Dexter left to make up the numbers. Ultimately, Bomb Plant, James Orr, they're all looking good until, of course, Dexter. Nexa a second, Norbert 1v3, and Nexa will politely decline. 12 out of 13 for OG Esports. We thought Ancient was the beginning of the end, maybe. Fame, is he going to check the angle? Fiku deleted. Fame on the pre-fire. Knocks the head straight off his shoulders. No chance at a response. The flash is good. Jame was caught blind, but it did actually give Fame the window to try and capitalise. Dexter, the AWP, finding more. Nades lobbed in. Jame this time hits 1 with the big green. A second no. Of course, it's Dexter again. Finding these kills, Dexter. 4 in the round. Kickut. Will he decline the ace? Either way, he's going to have to head B. Dexter spotted the arm. Dexter hits the shot. And it's 13-1. An ace for the big man. Wanders in with the AWP. Stays scoped. Stays true. Easy first frag. Flames ready to swing off the contact. What a brilliant combination. OG just hitting the groove. 3 versus 1. Jame against the rest. Fiku swings out. Fiku collects.
So this should be a very nice panning out of OG, seeing this one to map number 3 of Inferno. I thought I'd see Fame, because initial point of contact, utility out, bomb spotted, and heads being picked apart by Fame. Nice and comfortable, 1, 2, 3. Jame will come in for support, 1 left alive, and he'll fall. It's a Nif. Pretty good round, not flawless, but 3 remain alive. James close to the backside, jumping across is risky too.
Kicker drops the smoke in response, goes for spam. It's just between all the bodies of the T side. You see the silhouettes through the smoke. Flames, another. 5 versus 3, dampening the odds of outsiders. Taking a 4th once more. James already running. You know exactly what time it is. 1 minute and 5 on the clock. But James' watch reads differently. Especially with Dexter catching out the flank. It's over. It's going to be 15 for OG, and it is map point in very quick speed here on Dust 2. What a shot from Dexter. Norbert responds. Neofrag to silence him. And absolutely, the big man looking for the big gun to be saved. Creative.
Yeah, opening kill is a real positive. Deagle going to find one more Norbert. What a shot. Flames domed into being 6 feet under. And a reload comes off too. Neofrag, he's tentative. He doesn't want to repeat. He doesn't want to meet the same fate.
Molly to Norbert, flushed out. Such an unorthodox angle. James Orp finding another. And maybe, just maybe, outsiders getting second wind here in Dust 2. Better late than never. It's all from short. Molly's galore. Neofrag nails it. Norbert back of the site, needs to find a couple more. Does add to the tally with his first kill in the round, though. A second, nearly a third. Flames dinked up. 8 points of health, but charging him down goes the AK. 2 versus 3. 8 points of health, though, for the young gun. Dexter's Orp finding Fame. No saving, it's no James time. It's every chance gone. And it's all down to this, the 1 versus 3. OG Esports. It looked wobbly on Ancient. 9-6 up, lost 9 rounds consecutively. They managed to piece together something, but we really weren't expecting a performance like this on Dust 2. And they put to rest, hasn't moved an inch. Which can only mean, yeah, it did indeed miss. Flames running into the site, finds the first. In the faces of Flip, finds Neofrag. Tapping away, back of the site, Norbert eliminated. And OG with an explosive start to Inferno. Nexa is messy, but he gets the kill anyway. It's 1-0 OG.
The quarter stacked. The
Slip this completely. Flip wants to have a look. Nexa taking the fight. Neofrag doesn't swing. I'm wondering now, do outsiders even think that this is an angle? Flip's gone running by. There's your first James trade. 3v3. Outsiders are a team that probably look to save in this scenario, but I'd argue in this scenario, maybe slightly different. Maybe you do want to go for a round win. Need to put something up on the board. No kits. I think that's going to wave things off. I mean, outsiders aren't even moving towards the site, so you can already guess where this one's heading. 4-0, OG leading.
That's it. All exits. As you mentioned, the most important thing there, which really denies any attempt to try and save, is the lack of kits. Jay will get one. That's all they're looking for. A kill on the exit. And to be honest with you, OG don't mind.
Right forward. Another Molly. That's a great shot from Nexa. Laboured spray, but finds them both. Dies in the flames. But that's a valiant attempt to start OG's 5th. A CZ on Flit. These little things, they all add up. Nade doesn't land deep enough. Flames doesn't check up high. Norbert on the porch. And he's able to dip out of harm's way as well. Solo out on B. Jame, corner in the smoke. Gives it all away. Dexter now just left to save. OG second best in this one. Outsiders on the board.
A good foundation needs to be set up here. Great utility coming towards Banana too. Dexter's in a world of trouble.
And Fame, 2 with the M4. The Grim Reaper on Banana. Vital seconds, vital time. Flit in on the new box. Any flash from James? No, they're just going to have to go for a stick of the bomb plant. Fiku's looking the wrong way. He's going to find one, but it does go down. Dexter 1v3. Orp needs it all. Flash towards Coffin. Smoke on top of the bomb. Removes even more chance to Dexter.
He is showing in towards Inferno, but Flame's got an idea. He's flying out of apps, and he's going to find Norbert.
Of course, now it's Flit stranded. Smoke to try and bail him out. And Molly that just dispossesses his position even further. Does slip through the smoke. Flit, a complete oversight for OG. Nexus trade. Fame another. Fiku's got the response from Grave. And it all kicks off on A, but it's all in favour of OG. One man for the job, but with an AWP in his pocket, he knows it's better used in the next. Sending it right on in. AK of Fiku looking to open things up. Jame launching a flash over the top, and that allows Flit to swing out and find the first. Jame through the smoke with a second. And OG put to rest. If Outsiders can clean up the rest without losing lives themselves, this would be a dominant round for the CT side. Of course, the money for OG isn't entirely good. Fiku trying to slip away in towards CT, thinking he's got a bit of timing. Jame reads into that play all too well. Through walls of coffins, we'll find the penultimate kill. Dexter slips away, AWP in his hand.
Take it further.
Neo over the top, finding the first. Fame, good trade. Flames up close. There you go. Tech9 thinks, oh, how did they not find the kill? Fiku fluffs his chance. All sorts of util being pushed forward out towards B. They still want to challenge in this 3 versus 4. No volley to flush out Fame. It's going to have to be the rifles that do it. Flit's flashbang, so good. Nexa does respond. Dexter to try and punch in the digits. Waits a bit though. Wants to join his teammate. Boosts up. Anyone in CT tapping away. That was inventive. Not meant to be. Norbert lobs out the nade. They would have thought by now maybe they disassemble the boost. They do indeed. Dexter, I think, just going to be looking for a way. It would be smart, in fact, if he was to plant first boxes. And then Nexa obviously hold the coffin position down. Instead, he wanders out. Norbert holding passive, able to pick him up. OG, piece by piece they fall. It's Outsiders up to 4. They're looking good now. They're starting to rev the engines on this CT side.
And it's looking like they're posting up to go for a short split here.
Flames launching himself at Norbert. Jame a second with the big green. A third collected as Jame continues to poke at OG. Unresponsive. Great from Nexa, finding a double. There's 2 more to find. Nexa can't do it. There was a chance for half a second there. I think everyone was sat on the edge of their seats. So well and truly that it's going to be an A play. Norbert trying to use a gap in the smoke. Goes wild, spamming through it. No kills. Flit with the opener though. And it is indeed Outsiders that start to push OG down by 3. Fiku and Flames both with kills. Dexter getting dinked up from short goes Fame. It's another trade, another chance. Jame. He's going to have a good look.
Ooh.
Oh, he seemed to have an idea that Fiku was indeed positioned, planting in the safest angle of the lot. Spamming away. Flames can't find it. Fiku, 1v2, knows where the first is, knows where the second, but kick up with them both. A bomb plant does give a little bit of a chance now for OG to invest once more. Chucked in. Of course they're going to go through it. 30 seconds. You've got to go for heroics. Flashbang blinds everyone, forcing OG away and through the smoke and into the jaws of the Outsiders team. They all just run into Kickert and Fame. Jame falls, or picked up. No, in fact, they keep AKs.
Over towards Banana. He's got top car control. In fact, Kickert will be called off guard. He makes it a double. Fame to follow suit. Flip beckoned across to deny the presence, and a molly will be fall in, but it's only going to be damage.
Yes, that's brilliant from the Galils. Nexa's double. Dexter's 1. Jame and Norbert, it's round 15. You might as well go for it. And a couple of these low HP players definitely do pose a bit of a threat. Certainly not the way Outsiders wanted round 15 to go. What a brilliant, brilliant set piece. Nexa going to get the run boost across. Norbert just sees a flying IGL in front of him. Nothing stopping Nexa punching in those digits. 40-second fuse placed perfectly on this round for OG. And you just feel like this is a 6th locked in. Dexter goes swinging. Jame caught so off guard. Norbert, 5 kills, needs to make it 10. Double the count. Finds the first. Still 80% of OG in it, though. And unfortunately, just no time. Flames get a feel for if OG want to go push in. Nade could be good. Oh, it's great. First kill, Flames on it. Fiku a second. Fiku's USP still in. Anyone want to swing? Dare you try? Because Fiku will dominate. Banana is his. The king has returned. And OG, they take 7. Flit trying to jiggle to get the information, but unfortunately you have to swing. Dexter missed shot. Nexa to make up for his teammates' mistakes. HE lobbed in by Flames, trying to spam the smoke. Here's one run by. Is he waiting for a flash? Waiting for an opportunity to move through? He does now. Norbert with his back turn. Oh, Flames makes a meal of it, but it's a dink and a kill onto Fame. And Outsiders grumble. Didn't see it pushing through the smoke. Flames exploits AK for Kickert, but a 9th for OG.
Yeah, this is really dicey now.
Success that was vacant at the end of the first half. Dexter in the smoke, watches it fade. Kickert appears. No magic act happening here. A second swing from Dexter. It's all dry, but it's also effective. James, through the smoke, Dexter. You wondered how long he'd hold it, and he finds it like he knew. Flick gonna run out. Nexa to save Flames. Norbert against 5. Dexter to take his 4th. Brilliant. Excellence from the AWP once again.
Bodies they need to get rid of first.
Fiku up close as well, though, so they know Neofrag's position. Are they going to clear the angle? No. Fiku, 1, 2, 3 on the B hold. Fiku and Flames with the last. And it is a flawless B site hold. They knew all along. OG roll the dice. Off into the mini pit they jump. Nexa waiting with open arms. Bomb in his back pocket. Flames finding 1. Fiku a 2nd. Nexa the 3rd. And as you would expect, this A hold is pretty prestigious from OG. 4 more rounds. 16 kills already for Fiku. I think he wants a few more. The cavalry is coming in from CT. Problem is, they've already wasted half the time getting ready, prepping for this retake. So if they want to do it, it's a short burst that needs to go OG's way. That certainly isn't the way they want it done. To make it 3-0. Outsiders, they have their response. They have their chance. Can't get too excited just yet for the T side. But that's one way to reintroduce yourselves back to the server. Only the AWP save for Dexter. In terms of the gunfights, Fame through the smoke finds Flames. What a shot. Molly's on site, Neofrag. Bailed out, Neofrag and Nexa both with kills. Neofrag back at the site, but Flit delivers a double. No chance at a retake. Fame's in such an unorthodox angle. OG know about it now. They're done. It's over. OG here in steps towards B. They know. Outsiders, they're going to go for it. Final moments of the round. Molly forcing him out. Fiku, he'll find the first. Needs to deny the bomb plant. Needs to survive a little bit longer. Norbert's coming overhead. And no denial of the bomb. Could see Outsiders through to a 13th. Are they going to go for a stick? Norbert, 5 seconds. Spam is wild. Flames thinks he's caught it. But Dexter's able to capitalize. And it's Jame in the 1v3. Can he get it done? The big man has a big responsibility. The AWP of Dexter starts to wind in. The flashbang is perfect from Nexa. And OG retain their lead. This needs to be another round. This needs to be OG inscribing 14. Nexa opening kills, swinging in from the big pit. Flit mollying him out, trying to stop him. But it's still kicking for OG. A crossfire that's set. It's a doomsday round loaded. Will OG fire it off? Of course they will. Because it's Nexa, it's Flames, and it's OG looking for 14. It's another clutch required from Jame. But it's another AWP that goes astray. It's OG 14. Just yet. Flames waits for the smoke to fade in front of him, but Kickert lands the shot, and now Long is exposed. It's open, it's right for the taking, and it needs to be Nexa finding more. It's only 2. Kickert's flank now becomes the forward push. The bomb is on A, and Outsiders have a chance. What a brilliant set piece. Outsiders have 13. Everything locked in. OG, they're being sold the dream. Fiku finds it. Look though, Banana, it's clear. A, get ready. Nexa, Dexter, you've got to get prepared for this push. It is 100% A. They've got 18 seconds to make it work. Dexter to tap away at Fame. Flames runs through the smoke, taking down Norbert. Flip from apartments tagged up. It's a 2 versus 4. James out of there. The bomb nowhere to be seen. It's map series Rio Point OG.
Long control this time. Going towards B though. Bomb going first. It's Kicker to open things up. Neofrag in for support. Good for 1. Make that 2 before Fame trades.
But look at the rotates, nowhere to be seen. Flames is going to go on his bike and run. Stabbing the chicket, hoping for good luck. Jane finding Dexter. This is not the round OG needed. This is not what they expected. They thought it was an A play. It was all a ruse. Nexa and Flames. Do they want to attempt this, or do they want to save for round 30? Nexa's teeing up Flames for a flashbang. He's saying, hold on, I want it now. I want Fame dead to right. There's a second. They know where Flit is. It's 1 kill the difference. The nade not killing Flames. It's all on Nexa. It's all OG. It is them going to Rio. There's plenty of time.